dunk right there, but it all counts the same.
What's the pick? Elevates. Gets the
Mike
lay-in.
Bibby.
Wallace inbounds the ball. Stackhouse has the ball. Watch out inside. Stackhouse pulls the trigger from the high post. Kisses it off the right rim, that in. Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Caught by Christie. Quick. Power again. Passes it. Get him. 7 seconds to shoot. Divac puts it up from 11. Puts too much on it.
Divac must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he took another shoot.
That three ball was dropped in by Stackhouse. Perfect from the perimeter. He's so good at those. Truly a joy to watch. Christie dishes it off. Phillips is going to be hit with a blocking call. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Wallace corrals the defensive board. Curry now has it. Curry, Scott. Knocks it down with both hands.
Curry is fearless, Bob. He knew he was going to get banged. He knew he might not get the call. He did not care.
That's what it takes to go inside and finish strong. Stojakovic with the inbound. The Kings take it up court, but they're losing. 9-3. Down by Christie. Pass back. 7 on the shot clock. Shoots with the clock winding down.
That's the bumper. They got a break on that one, Bob. That shot's going to fall 99% of the time.
Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. I got it. Robinson puts it up. Can't get it to fall.
That's a nice heads-up play on D.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes. Lets it go from 17 feet out. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Stojakovic is playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Let's see it again.
Phillips had some great concentration.
Weber inbounds the ball. The Kings bring it up. They're 1 out of their last 5 from the floor. Bibby passes the ball. Kickback. Bibby launches from beyond the arc. Gets back out and out.
Bibby isn't even going to dwell on that last shot. He knows he should have made it, so he'll wait to redeem himself when the next open 3 comes around.
A defensive rebound by Divac.
Wallace might want to consider taking that shot a few feet closer where he's a lot more comfortable.
Pass caught by Bibby. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Weber rises up. Robinson is called for blocking. That's his first foul of the game. He can't complete the three-point play. He hacks it down inside. Nice rebound by the 7-year man out of Virginia Union. Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Stackhouse. Weber grabs the defensive board. Weber makes the pass. Pass back. Seven on the shot clock. The jumper was buried by Bibby.
They left him all alone on the outside, and he is making them pay for their mistake.
The Pistons are holding on to the lead, 11-7. Able to be on the arc by Phillips. Weber with the inbound. 57 seconds here in the first quarter. Passes. Gets busy.
Substitution for the Pistons.
Christie has it. Takes a quick shot. Gets nothing but net.
You're looking right now at a guy who can pretty much do whatever he wants down low. He is just that good.
The Pistons could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Long three-pointer was missed by Stackhouse. On for and got it.
Way to clean the offensive glass.
opportunity.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they hurry, Bob.
Bibby heads up court. He's 3 out of his last 5 from the floor. Bibby passes. Stojakovic launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out. Divac will leave the floor. Weber throws it in. Soft roll in the front iron there. Made by Bibby.
You'll be making shots all day, Bob. Real tough guy to stop.
Odd man breakout. It's 3-on-2. The Pistons score, bringing the lead to 7.
The defender really had his work cut out for him there. Against a superb inside guy like that, you've got to bring your big game.
The Kings can cut into the lead with a basket here. The downtown shot is off the mark by Clark. Stackhouse has the ball. He's 4 of 6 from the floor. We're at the end of 1. The score, 18-11. The Pistons have the lead after 1 period, Rod. What's been the key stat as far as you're concerned?
Assists, Bob. They aren't passing it around like their opponents have been doing, but they're still coming out on top offensively. They need to clog the passing lanes and slow the other team down to preserve this lead.
It's stolen. Caught by Bibby. Uses the crossover. Puts it up. Rod, you have to explain to me how that happened on the replay. Passes it. Goes up. Gets his 11th point of the game.
Stackhouse was making sure that there was no chance that shot was going to be blocked by Stuckey.
The Kings have the ball. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Bibby passes it. Weber goes with the fadeaway. Puts too much on it. Clark shoots from the paint. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
The Pistons have it. They're 2 out of their last 3 from the arc.
Beautiful slam. He drops it in the bucket with an exclamation point.
Bibby is at the controls. He has 10 points from the floor. Passes. Bibby gets aggressive. Watches the lay-in.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive board.
Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Clark. The Pistons bring it up, shooting 71% from the floor. Wallace gets vertical. Clark gets whistled for blocking. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. Divac fresh coming back on the floor. Weber inbounds the ball. Bibby works it up court. He has 6 points from the paint. Springs up. Gets right iron, no good.
Defense keeps him at bay, but he's a dynamite shooter from mid-range, Bob. I wonder how long they can hold him on.
Stojakovic dishes it off. Bibby has the rock. He's 4 out of his last 6 from the floor. Kickback. Keep coming. Stay in, stay in. Box power. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Takes the shot from the elbow. Can't drop in the lightly contested shot.
Chris Weber had a pretty inept defender on him, but he's so awkward from mid-range, he still couldn't drop.
Switched through by Robinson.
That's the kind of shot this guy really shines. He delivered that one with textbook precision. That's how you play this game.
Passes. Stay tight inside. 7 on the shot clock. Passes it. Stojakovic launches from beyond the arc. Can't stop the run.
Stojakovic was too wide open if there is such a thing. I think he took it.
Okay, take a timeout here.
Timeout, Kings.
Williamson will come off the
Substitution for
floor.
the Pistons.
Stojakovic with the inbound. The Kings are at the controls. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Divac has the ball. Divac fades away inside. Banks it in.
The defender really had his work cut out for him there. Against a superb inside guy like that, you've got to bring your big game.
The Pistons work it up court. They're 2 out of their last 3 from the arc. The tray was missed by Wallace. Weber passes the ball.
Wallace can't believe he missed that one. He had a great look and his defender wasn't even a factor.
Passes. Grab by Christie. 7 seconds to shoot. Top of the key. Bibby takes the turnaround J. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Nice block there. Terrific defensive stop.
He's all alone.
Stackhouse is a high riser.
The Kings have the rock. They're shooting 36% from the floor. Bibby buries his 13th point of the game.
Boy, that's a tough spot to be in against a shooter of his caliber. You've got to bring your all.
Stackhouse gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 15.
That's a big bucket, and better yet, it puts some serious space between these two teams. You want to hold that lead steady or open it up if you can.
Divac makes the pass. A favorable bounce. Helped that long shot by Bibby.
You know coach isn't happy with that D. They need to come out and contest the outside shooter. Simple as that.
You're right, Rod. They got to play tighter than that. Wallace fires. It's his 6th point of the period. He's a total of 8 so far.
Tough matchup inside, Bob, but he gets the deuce.
Bibby has the ball. He's 4 out of his last 6 from the floor. Passes it. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Well, I tell you what, they dodged the bullet right there. The 3 was wide open, but they're lucky that one didn't go in.
From 15 feet out, it was no good by Curry. Stojakovic is at the controls. He hasn't hit a shot from the floor. The J was off the mark by Divac. Phillips now has it. They're running the court. Elevates. Thousands double finish.
It's fearless, Bob.
Stojakovic throws it in. The clock runs out. We're heading to the half. The score, 36-21. Well, let's send it to Clark in the studio for a little halftime recap. Phillips passes. Goes with the crossover. Robinson puts it up from 11. Puts it to 4. He's running from there.
Robinson doesn't have a great crossover move, but it was just enough to get him what he needed for that score.
It's knocked away. It's stolen. Gets airborne. Goes glass on the lay-in. Bibby works it up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Now by Bibby. Rises up. Gets the lay-in.
Bibby has a crossover move that's the envy of most NBA players. We've got to see it on that play.
The Pistons bring it up. They're 2 out of their last 4 from the arc. Phillips launches from beyond the arc. Phillips from the arc. That's 2 from downtown.
You have got to guard him better than that. He's the kind of guy that can just decimate you with trays.
Stojakovic with the ball. Skies. Watches the lay-in.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. He anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Off the front rim and missed by Wallace. Rebounded by Weber. Bibby has it. He has 16 points from the floor. Passes. Takes off. Watches the lay-in.
Good rebound on the inside.
Divac gets the second chance bucket.
Divac went inside and nobody was home. You can't leave the inside that open.
Phillips with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Stackhouse on the mark. He now has 17. The Kings have the ball. They're shooting 41% from the floor. Nice lay-in off the glass by Bibby. Robinson inbounds the ball. Received by Stackhouse. Stackhouse brings it up. He has 14 points from the paint. Curry pulls the trigger from the high post. Can't drop down his shot.
Curry was left in the lurch after that poor pick. His teammates have to help him out a little better than that.
The Kings are at the controls. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Divac passes it. Takes the turnaround J. Can't connect. Keeps it alive. Puts it back up for a deuce.
That's where his talent lies. Those inside shots just like that. Get him the ball. Keep getting him the ball.
Phillips has an opportunity to get his 3rd 3 of the night. This trip down. Phillips picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 10 total.
Nice shot. And Bob, that's a tough shot too. He's going up against one of the better defenders in this league.
There's the steal. He's running, but there's 2 back. Phillips high rises. Gets the bucket and the 7th point this quarter. Bibby is at the controls. He's shooting 60% from the floor. Passes it. Bibby with the rock. 7 on the shot clock. Passes. Shoots. Defensive rebound by Bibby. Bibby just picked up number 21 with that bucket.
Defense has to get a body on him out there. Make him think twice before he takes that shot.
The Pistons work it up court. They're shooting 60% from the arc. Weber dishes it off.
Robinson has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
They push it inside. Pass left side. Shoots from the paint. Puts too much on it.
That shot didn't come off quite as planned, and the D was able to thwart it without much effort. Robinson made his mind up early when he was going with the flush.
Bibby has the rock. He's 0 out his last 2 from the arc. Pass caught by Bibby. Passes it. Weber gets busy. He answers right back with a dunk of his own.
Weber made sure he wasn't coming away empty-handed by throwing it down.
Phillips heads up court. He has 6 points from the arc. Phillips has credited the assist. That's his 5th.
The Pistons are simply giving the other team fits. It's bad enough when one player is dominating, but when a team shoots this well, there is not much you can do.
Christie passes the ball. Unloads from 10 feet out. Can't answer back.
Chris Weber must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he took the shoot.
Down with authority by Curry.
Nice slam, but the move to get open down there was truly spectacular. Wow.
Bibby has it. He has 20 points from the floor. Top of the key. Stolen.
You got to put the club on the ball when this guy's nearby. He'll snatch it before you know it.
He does see that again.
Phillips made up for it.
Weber with the inbound. The King have the rock. They're shooting 44% from the floor. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 57-33. The Pistons are still up large after 3. What's been the important stat thus far, Rod?
Three-point shooting, Bob. They're really outdueling their opponents from the arc. Skilled perimeter shooting will always help a team win, and hey, they do have the lead.
Watch the pick. Help down low. Bibby goes up. Trains number 23. Passes. It's one-on-one. Skies! In his 14th point tonight.
Look at that, Bob. He's working hard inside.
Oh, you gotta like that one, Rod. That's NBA. Bibby brings it up. He has 14 points from the paint. Christie makes the pass. Uses the crossover. Puts up the shot.
Perfectly executed crossover leaves the D out of the picture, setting up a perfect shot.
The Pistons head into the front court. Phillips drops in his 16th point this game. Bibby has the ball. He's 4 out of his last 6 from the floor. Passes it. Pass to the paint. Devon goes with a leaner. Doesn't get it all the way there. Chris Weber puts it up. Gets it to fall.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
The Pistons have it. They're shooting 60% from the arc. Passes. Goes with the crossover. Puts it up. Off the back rim and out by White. Bibby has it.
White has some pretty raw offensive skills, and that's why even a close shot can turn into a misfire for him.
Christie passes. 7 seconds to shoot. I got it. High rises. Gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 27.
Bibby used that crossover to mesmerize his defender, and at that point, it was over.
The Pistons bring it up. They're 3 out of their last 5 from the arc. Barry from inside bounces off the left rim and out.
Barry had a better defender on him than he realized, I think, and that made it tougher, even with him being so close.
Inside pass. It's loose. Stackhouse comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Substitution for the Pistons.
Williamson throws it in. It's stolen. Passes it. Takes a quick shot. Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
Stojakovic should have won that matchup inside, especially considering how good he is.
Uses the crossover. Stackhouse takes the turnaround J. Just picked up number 21 with that bucket. Bibby has the rock. He's 0 out his last 2 from the arc. Christie passes it. Bibby gets aggressive. Down it goes. Nice finger roll.
Christie is the kind of player that drives an offense. He can influence a game with his passing skills as much as with his shooting skills.
The Pistons have the ball. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Nice lay-in off the glass by Refraction. The Kings should take a timeout here.
Timeout, Kings.
Stackhouse will head to the bench. Stojakovic inbounds the ball. Bibby heads up court. He's 14 of 21 from the floor. Bibby now has 10 points this period. He has a total of 31. The Pistons are at the controls. They're shooting 60% from the arc. Unloads from 10 feet out. Kisses it off the glass.
The Pistons score yet another basket down low, and as you can see, they've completely dominated the paint tonight, making it very hard for the opposition to keep up.
Bounce pass. Bibby rises up. Scores his 12-point period with the bucket there. He's got 33 in the game.
Bibby is playing well here, and he seems to be the only one who's getting anything done. You have to wonder if they're spreading the ball around a bit what helped them get back in this game.
The off-the-glass lay-in was cashed in by Barry. Bibby brings it up. He has 24 points from the paint. Stojakovic dishes it off. Bibby sinks it and now has 35. Unloads from deep, three-point range. Can't get it to fall.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Bibby has the ball. Bibby has the ball. He's 6 out of his last 6 from the floor. Passes. Caught by Weber. 7 on the shot clock. And in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Divac. 49 seconds here in the game. It's one-on-one. Nice two-handed angle by Williamson.
They've got this one wrapped up, Bob. Just play it smart, and the game is theirs.
Bibby is at the controls. He's shooting 70% from the floor. Pass back. Bibby gets busy. On the mark, he now has 37.
The Kings are doing a great job putting the ball in the hole, but are still coming up a little short defensively. They need to find a way to capitalize on these numbers.
Defensive rebound by Divac. Bibby works it up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Well, I thought he'd get that tray, Bob. I mean, he's wide open. Had all the time in the world to set his shot.
Yeah, he's still scratching his head over that one. Bibby has the rock. He's 0 out his last 3 from the arc. Bibby passes the ball. Launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out. There's the horn, and the game is in the books. The final score, 71-51. Well, that will do it for us tonight.